So as always, we're going to work in and we're going to go out. So the Super Bowl was great. A lot of people not wearing masks. Big media uproar because nobody's wearing masks, even though supposedly there's still a mask mandate in LA. So I don't know if that meant that people in the Super Bowl, because I know everyone who got in had to show a Vax card. You had to have a Vax card like that. Like those aren't hard to fake. And then were people supposed to wear masks at the game? I assume that they were.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Nobody was. Mask day.
Only one who was wearing masks was Kanye.
Kanye was the only one wearing a mask. He was wearing a fencing helmet.
Yes.
Kanye was wearing a fencing helmet. So maybe he just ran from fencing practice.
Yeah,
I don't know what that kid is doing.
I thought I was watching the 2024 Olympics.
Because Pete Davidson gets dudes really bent out of shape.
Bent out of shape.
I mean, Mac Miller, he had that dude bent out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Kanye bent out of shape. Kanye's just like tweeting help to try to get his family back from Pete Davidson. And Pete Davidson's just going, guys, I don't know what's, I'm just a guy with a magical dick. Like, leave me alone. He's tweeting his private messages. This is not making Kanye look good, no?
It's not, no.
Nah.
What's your opinion on this?
It's bad PR.
What's
Again, when we had this conversation on the last pod, I said that this war between them is not going to come to a physical war. It's just going to come to like a matter of like mental mind state. And obviously Kanye is unstable and Pete is winning. Doesn't have to show up for work at SNL,
Yeah.
You pull up on a Saturday, do an update and bounce, and then go back to Kim. And then Kanye's doing that. Looks like a rogue member of the Men in Black. I like, it's really just a mental mind state, so.
It's very weird that so much of it, like I know Pete. It's just weird that Pete is banging Kim Kardashian. What is next?
Yeah. This is the same guy that was in the green room of Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Yeah, it's the same guy. I mean, I did Soul Joel gigs with him. And now he's banging the most famous woman in the world. I mean, where do you go from Kim Kardashian? I mean, let's go. Ariana Grande. Mm-hmm. Third or fourth most famous in the world? Fifth most famous in the world?
Yep.
Then he goes, you're like, okay, from now on he's gonna be banging, he'll be banging. He's got to go back down. I mean, I was thinking like, where do you go from Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
From here, he's probably gonna start banging, some 50-year-old model who was big in the 90s or something like that. Maybe you see him with Naomi Campbell or something like that, and you're like, oh, I remember when Naomi Campbell was big. She's not exactly that famous anymore. Mm-hmm. But he won, maybe Simone Biles. Next thing you know, you see Pete Davidson. That would be a funny couple. He's just holding his hand down low like a child. I mean, Simone Biles is 4'3". I mean, they both could share antidepressant pills together. They could go on a date to CVS holding hands. That's what I thought it was going to be, even though Simone Biles is pretty famous, but not as famous as Ariana Grande.
No.
But then he goes up in fame, at least a little bit, and he starts banging Kanye West's girl.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
That guy went from open mic feature to cellar pass.
Women.
That was within like a 2-week period, son.
I mean, where does he go after Kim? Because of course this isn't going to last. I mean, that's funny. It was funny when him and Ariana got engaged. It was like, I mean, put your money on the obvious on that one. If it's 100 to win 400, do it. Mm-hmm. If it's a plus 1,000, do it. It's not going to work out. So when they break up, inevitably, obviously Kanye's going to kill Kim. We know that. That's going to end in tragedy. Jokes, it's a joke. No bully, joke. I'm sorry. I'm joking. Does seem that way though.
Yeah.
Where does Pete go? Where do you go from Kim Kardashian?
I think you got to go to Queen of England.
I think you got to fuck Prince Andrew's mom after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pete's going to be royalty.
Yeah, I mean, where do you go after? Dude, where do you go after Kim Kardashian? Who can you fuck who's more famous than Kim Kardashian? I mean, can you think of anyone?
No.
Oprah.
You just got to...
Oprah.
You got to eat Oprah. Mm-hmm.
Kim, he's got...
Oprah and Whoopi at the same time.
Yeah, that's the only place to go is, I think it's just Oprah, really.
Or Michelle.
Michelle Obama. It's gotta... Look, Pete, you have no choice. Because look, here's the thing. That's the problem when you get to the top.
Yeah.
When you get to the top, you don't know where to go because it's a finite universe. So when you're at the top, there's only one way to go is down, unless it's Oprah. So Oprah, you only got two choices. Oprah, or maybe Hillary Clinton. He's already got a tattoo of her, so maybe he preempted their relationship.
Yeah, but that might turn Bill Clinton on. So, he might be into that.
Bill Clinton may watch that.
Yeah.
That might be the only way that Hillary turns him on. Are you kidding me? When do you think the last time Hillary Clinton turned Bill Clinton on? Okay, I tell you when it was. A long time ago. It was a long time ago, before she knew she was a lesbian.
Yeah.
So we're talking about maybe 16, 17, or whenever they met in college before. Because in that day, if you were a lesbian, you just weren't aware of it. You know? You
Before
couldn't
she got
be.
those pantsuits tailored.
Yeah. I mean, Pete he's like hell in a Staten Island.
Really?
He's causing wars. He's causing wars like hell in a Troy. Pete of Staten Island. They will write, like, there's going to be like a new myth written about him, like the Odyssey, except it's just going to be Pete of Staten Island.
I think he scoops Rihanna next.
Rihanna. But Rihanna is not bigger than Kim Kardashian. As big, that's lateral move. You start fucking Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State,
You got to go into politics.
to match the tattoo. Now we got a story. You start fucking Melania Trump, now we got a story. And you know she's game. Okay? You know Michelle Obama, at least a little interested. That's the only way you could go. She's too good of a woman, though. He's not going to be able to get to Michelle. She seems very moral. But Hillary, very compromised.
With Pete, he doesn't really have to upgrade women. He just has to upgrade enemies. Because now you have Kanye as an enemy. So who else, like the man, can you get mad at you? So can
He's
you get
gotta
Barack?
fuck- you're
Can
right.
you get Barack mad at you?
He's got to fuck the Rock's wife or Vladimir Putin's wife.
Can you get Bezos mad at you? You know,
Fuck Bezos'
you know,
girl.
get him so mad you open up both his eyes equally. You know,
That may be the key to unlocking and making his eyes go straight.
Yep.
That's maybe what the simulators have put in the code. That the only, like, he's been going to all these eye surgeons. He's like, I got $40 million. I got my body in shape. I'm the richest man in the world, but I can't get this eye to fucking. What can we do to get these eyes to look in the same place? And if I was the simulators, or even if I was God or whatever you would believe in, I would put the codes in funny things like that in your destiny. And like, look, if Pete fucks your girl, that will make you so mad that thus your eyes will both bulge and go forward. That would be funny. If I created humanity on the planet and I was watching this for my entertainment, that's what I would do to see if it happens once in a while. You know? That's how you get to level 10 or whatever. That's like the secret menu at In-N-Out Burger. Oh, Bezos.